Hi Leo, here is your love and relationship reading for the month of September 2017. I have decided to use a different spread, different format for this month. Purely because previously when I do love readings, I just do the one spread and it normally tends to focus more on relationships. So this month I've decided to do 2 rows. This will be the row for singles and this will be the row for people who are coupled in a committed relationship. I've also pulled each of you a romance oracle card. Now, we're going to start with the singles, and up here we've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is telling me that the type of relationship that you're wanting is a relationship that, one, is built on generosity, where there's compromise, where there's give and there's take. You may have been lacking that in previous relationships, but this is the type of relationship that you are, that you're hoping to be able to manifest here. One, as I said, that's built on give and take. Now, your next card is a major arcana. We've got the Fool card in the reverse. The thing with the Fool card when it's like that, it can talk about this kind of carefree kind of attitude. It has a spontaneous feel to it. There is a little bit of a caution when it's reversed about the need for you not to be too naive in love, not to maybe have your head in the clouds too much. Don't get too carried away, okay? If you meet somebody, that's great, but maybe take your time and don't be, as I said, don't be too naive into thinking that maybe that relationship is the one and it's going to turn out to be all hearts and roses, okay? I'm not saying that if you meet somebody, it can't offer you all those things. But as I said, there's a sense of naivety with that Fool card. But also there's a nice feeling about it. It's kind of this carefree, spontaneous type of energy. So it's kind of telling me as well that regarding your mood, September I think is going to be a good month for you. I said you're going to have this kind of carefree kind of energy. But just be careful, as I said, not to rush into something too quickly and not to have your head in the clouds too much. And I don't think you will, because your final outcome is the Queen of Swords. Now look, this could be saying that you may meet somebody that might be an air sign, not gender specific in these general readings. Could be a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius. But the thing with the Queen of Swords is she's gone through sadness and pain, and that's made her very wise. And she gets clarity with that sword and she gets straight to the truth, but also she exercises good judgment. And I think really that's just shown up to highlight that through the month of September, yes, by all means have this energy of the Fool. There's nothing wrong with feeling like a free spirit and feeling carefree, but exercise good judgment. Don't, as I said, allow yourself to kind of run before you can walk in a relationship. Now, your romance oracle card is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So, this card is really talking about you visualizing the type of person that you do want to be in a relationship with. And like I said at the very beginning, a person where there is this compromise with, where there is this give and take. There's this generosity between you both. So through the month of September, visualize the type of person that you could picture yourself being in a relationship with. And I'm not talking about, tall, dark, handsome or whatever, but the kind of character of person that you want to be in a relationship with. And like I said, just make sure that you exercise good judgment in this month of September should you meet somebody. Now, moving on to the couples. We do have up here the 10 of Swords. The 10 is endings and completions. And when this is reversed, again, it's better. It's a difficult energy, the 10 of Swords. It talks about having gone through some kind of major letdown or betrayal or feeling that somebody stabbed you in the back. It's the worst kind of pain. So it's kind of, and it also says, that the worst is over with the 10 of Swords, okay? The worst of this situation is over, but there's certainly been something that's taken place within this relationship that's made you feel this. But please remember, that it can go vice versa. Now, your next card is the 7 of Wands. And this again, it talks about challenges. But challenges that can be overcome here. You're standing your own ground with that 7 of Wands. And you're not backing down. You're choosing to speak your mind, okay? So maybe, maybe your partner has done something that has badly hurt you. But you're choosing to still work through these issues and these problems within this relationship. You're maintaining your ground within the relationship. You're not going to be anybody's fool here, okay? And you're not going to allow your partner to take advantage of you in this way again. You're choosing to stand your own ground and you're choosing to speak up in regards to how you're feeling. Now, your outcome card is a good card. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. And this shows that, maybe by the end of September, you're really choosing to work hard on this relationship. Yes, there's been something very painful that's taken place. And there still may be some challenges and obstacles to overcome within this relationship. But the most important thing here is that I don't see you turning your back on this relationship. I see you choosing to put the hard work and the time and the effort in to be able to overcome this intense pain and to be able to overcome any issues or obstacles that may still be remaining. But like I said, we're moving out of this energy here. Obviously, that type of letdown or betrayal is going to be different for all of you, okay? And the thing is, every relationship does go through its difficulties, okay? And not everybody chooses to break up. A lot of people do decide that the relationship is worth fighting for. It is worth putting that time and effort in. And that's what I see you doing in the month of September. Now, your romance oracle card is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The thing with this card is it may have, while you was in this energy, it may not have felt very much like true love. And in the month of September, while there's still issues to overcome with this Seven of Wands, it still may not completely feel like that. But I think coming to the end of the month, where maybe you started to overcome certain problems here, you may very well be reminded that ultimately you do really love your partner and your partner really does love you. And maybe by coming to that realization and, you know, remembering how deeply you feel for each other, that may be why we see that Eight of Pentacles there, where you both decide that you do really love each other. And this relationship is worth fighting for. It is worth putting in the time and effort that is required, rather than just deciding to call it a day and go your separate ways. So I'm not seeing a breakup here between you both. I'm seeing a reminder of how you both really feel for each other. But most definitely there has been some major issues that have either deeply hurt you or your partner. And while we're coming away from that energy, as I said, there may still be a few more obstacles to be able to overcome. What's coming to my mind is it may very well be for some of you, not for all of you, that maybe your partner stepped outside of the relationship, or maybe you did. And maybe this Seven of Wands energy is about maybe feeling in competition with the other person and having to stand up and having to remain on that higher ground there to fight for your partner and fight for this relationship, or vice versa. Now that may just be a message for just one of you, but that is something that I did feel as well here. And if it is a case of there having been an affair, then obviously it is going to cause this feeling of betrayal and major letdown. But as I said, if that is the case for you, then once again, you know, in this month of September, you both just may realize that you do really love each other. But there's been issues and problems within this relationship that have got to be overcome. And the fact that you do really love each other, you are prepared to put the hard work into saving this relationship or marriage. So Leo, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for viewing this video today. I hope you like this new format. If you do, give me a thumbs up, or by all means leave me a comment. And I hope you have a good September. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And also my email situation has now been resolved. Unfortunately, I run out of storage. And I spent the best part of yesterday having to delete over 1,000 emails or more, which was a nightmare and so time consuming. But thankfully the emails are up and running again. So thank you. Bye.